you to get 9 yuan. Yeah, 9 yuan for a young guy.
If it's about 9 yuan, go find the boss yourself.
If you can't accept it, go report it to the leadership.
Don't accept it, then just leave today.
This is a video that circulated online after the Chinese New Year on February 20th, 2024. In the video, these kids who graduated from technical schools get only 9 yuan per hour as interns in factories. If you calculate based on 8 hours a day, that's only 72 yuan a day. If you work 6 days a week, that's just over 1,800 yuan a month. It's really pitifully little. It might not even be enough to cover living expenses. The recruiters are still very tough, saying if you can't accept it, go find another job yourself. This is a video that was posted online on February 23rd, 2024. The person filming left a comment saying that family members who haven't come to Yiwu yet shouldn't come for now. It's too hard to find a job. They've been looking for 5 days and still haven't found work. The job market in Yiwu, Zhejiang province is quite large, but there are very few companies actually hiring.
I've been unemployed for 4 months and the job search has completely worn me down. Every day I look for work, sending resumes on 5 different job search apps, one after another.
This young woman in Shanghai said, I even bought a membership on Boss, and it costs 68 yuan a month. There are only 2 outcomes for the companies I apply to. Either they haven't read my application, or they've read it and don't reply. In any case, I just can't get a single interview. I was supposed to have an interview last Friday. That was my only interview opportunity since the new year. But halfway there, they told me to turn back. I got scammed. Every morning, I actively send out my resume, and every afternoon, I study hard and prepare for interviews. But no matter how much I prepare, it doesn't help because I just can't get any interviews. I've been unemployed for 4 months now, 4 months without any income. Sometimes I really feel like I'm useless, like I'm a failure who can't do anything right. I can't even sleep well at night. My dreams are all about interviews, about finally finding a job. Every day at home, my mind just wanders aimlessly. Only when I'm studying or live streaming do I actually feel alive. Honestly, before the new year, I thought things would definitely get better afterwards. I believed not only would I find a job, but all my fans who were unemployed like me would find jobs too. But who could have imagined that things would turn out like this after the new year?
My mindset has really collapsed. I don't even know what kind of attitude I should have toward job hunting anymore.
According to reports, in 2016, the number of graduate students enrolled nationwide was 667,100, while by 2022, that number had expanded to 1,242,500, almost doubling. Back then, there were 3.65 million graduate students enrolled across the country, making it the second largest in the world. The report also said that many universities had already built new campuses in addition to their old ones. However, as time has passed, these new campuses located in the suburbs have also become overwhelmed. Examples include Songjiang University Town and Fengshan University Town in Shanghai, Liangshan Higher Education Park and Shahe Higher Education Park in Changping District, Beijing, as well as Jinling University Town in Nanjing. The new campuses built between 2000 and 2005 are already nearing full capacity. Some well-known universities that have already released their 2024 admissions brochures, such as Peking University, Beijing Normal University, Nanjing University, Nankai University, and Fudan University, have clearly stated that they will no longer provide dormitories for full-time professional master's students. In addition, some universities have repurposed staff dormitories for student use or have directly arranged for students to rent dormitories off campus. There are also universities that have renovated and expanded their dormitories, trying to squeeze out more beds. A current master's student at Fudan University said that the school arranged apartments 6 kilometers away from campus and provided shuttle buses back and forth, but the shuttle schedule does not fully align with class times, so many students still choose to commute on their own. The time spent waiting for and riding the bus is even longer than the time spent in class each day. Even so, only about half of the professional master's students are lucky enough to get a spot in the apartments. A doctoral student revealed that although they are able to stay in Fudan's dormitories, 6 people have to share one bathroom. What worries him is the rumor that due to the shortage of dorm rooms, doctoral students may not be able to have single rooms in the future. This report quickly sparked heated discussion online. Video blogger and Weibo influencer Shanja Buja M commented, "If you can't find a job, you can only keep pursuing further studies." Real estate expert and Weibo influencer Beijing Big Potato said, "There is an oversupply of graduate students. Degrees are losing value, jobs are hard to find, and it's difficult for graduates to even support themselves. How can this make young people feel hopeful about the future or willing to get married and have children?" Several graduates who have returned to school said that learning new skills can broaden their career prospects. The report gives an example. Xiaolin, who graduated in 2019 with a bachelor's degree in accounting from South China Agricultural University, said that after starting work, she found that what she had learned in her major was very different from her actual job duties. Later, she went back to a vocational school to study a new major. Xiao Wang, a post-95 who graduated in 2019 with a bachelor's degree in pharmacy from Southern Medical University, said that after graduation she found that most bachelor's graduates had starting salaries lower than expected, while her friends who attended vocational colleges actually earned higher salaries. Many of his university classmates also went to vocational schools to learn skills and obtain certificates, and he joined them as well. Statistics from Guangdong Lingnan Vocational and Technical College show that in the past 2 years, the college has enrolled more than 150 graduates with bachelor's degrees or higher who return to obtain technical skill certificates. Netizens have been actively discussing this. Reporting in. As long as you keep going back for retraining, unemployment doesn't exist. It's a way to avoid employment. Now they're starting to persuade young people who can't find jobs to go back to school again. Just dragging things out as long as possible. Oh, so this is about swapping long gowns for undershirts, boosting education consumption, lowering the unemployment rate, and stabilizing society all at once. They want it all. Exactly. More and more college graduates are delivering food. Fudan University has only a 3% employment rate. What are ordinary people supposed to do? The latest Fudan University undergraduate teaching quality report for the 2022-2023 academic year shows that in 2023, only 583 fresh undergraduate graduates from the university found direct employment, accounting for just 18.07%. Given the tough job market, 70.61% of graduates chose to pursue further studies instead.
This year's job market is really different from previous years.
You could say that this year's job market is just outrageous. It's unbearable. It's bizarre. For fresh college graduates, and even more so for slightly older job seekers, it's reached a point of utter, overwhelming despair.
This gentleman said that in recent days, many major cities, both first and second tier, have held large-scale job fairs. As a recruitment consultant, I have visited many of these large job fairs. Every job fair I visited was bustling with noise and excitement, with drums beating and firecrackers going off. Whether it was the exhibitors or the job seekers, the crowds were surging and packed. There were even more people than at a big market, people blocking people. I went there a little after 9 o'clock, and I noticed something strange. Around 10 o'clock, a lot of people started leaving. I randomly approached a few people and asked them why they were leaving so early. One of them said to me, "I am 30 years old and have been dating several people. They may see my age and ask me directly how old I am." I said I was 30. They immediately said, "30? We don't want anyone that age." Later, there was someone around 35 or 40 who also couldn't find a job. He said, "Now only 1 or 2 companies in the suburbs are hiring operators, and that's the only place that wants me." At other companies, as soon as I mention my age, they don't even let me submit my resume. I noticed that a lot of older job seekers like this left right around 10 o'clock. By around 11 or 12, I saw that many college students were also leaving. I then talked to 7 or 8 of them just to communicate. I asked, "What do you think of this year's job market?" Almost all of them told me the same thing. They said, "We've been looking for jobs since last year, and we attend every job fair we can this year." At every job fair, we've noticed a pattern. Over 80% of the positions are in sales, and the salaries offered are quite high. But I studied technology, I studied engineering, I studied mechanical manufacturing, I studied human resource management, I studied art. Some even said, "I majored in mathematics, but at this year's job fairs, all the positions are sales related. It's just too hard to find a job." Really? Friends who are job hunting, have you noticed this too? In the job market, if you are now over 30, it's extremely difficult for you to find a job. Almost none of the companies in the recruitment market really want you. Once you reach 35, you don't even get the chance to submit your resume. And for junior college graduates, there aren't really any opportunities either. As for us recent university graduates, when you go and take a look, you'll see that 80% of the positions are sales related. Of course, the salaries offered are especially high. After attending several of these job fairs, I've summed it up. Indeed, 80% of the positions are sales-related, mainly from small and medium-sized companies, though there are also some larger enterprises recruiting. So what are the characteristics of these companies? I also visited a few of them and chatted with the heads of their HR departments. They told me that while there are a lot of people, not many resumes are actually submitted. One of them was someone similar to a non-H2 business owner, or perhaps the boss of the company, who was also there recruiting. We talked for quite a while, and he told me that recruiting is really tough. I'm already offering a monthly salary of over 10,000, but as you can see, there aren't many resumes coming in. After that, I took a closer look at the position he was offering. I said, "You wrote here that the base salary is 3,000, but the total income can exceed 10,000. For job seekers, they might think that your base salary is 1,500, performance bonus is another 1,500, and the remaining 7,000 has to be earned through commission. These young people nowadays are very sharp. They're worried that after joining your company and working really hard for a month, their salary might not even reach 2,500. After I said that, the manager looked at me and smiled, then said, "With so many people, don't worry, there will always be someone willing to do it." I asked, "What are your terms?" He said the probation period is 3 days, and after becoming a full-time employee, there's unlimited commission. He also said that the business our company is in has great prospects. After he finished speaking, I just smiled and left. Sales positions basically all use this kind of recruitment strategy.